horse as well with Don Johnson. So he looks really cool already. So when you finish this, maybe we can go back to a round of walk, just to start from the walk over the trot to the canter. It's okay? Yeah, it's fine? Good. So maybe you can go back to walk, Anne-Sophie. Yeah. And in walk, try maybe that the neck can come a little bit lower, that the horse is not too proud, and a little bit more open with a nose, a bit longer with the reins maybe, without losing the contact. We see a nice over-tracking, a good walking out of the shoulder.
En départ, il faut être un peu bien relax, direction stretching, la ligne dessus qui va s'allonger et le cheval marche
But what we also see is that the horse is a little bit not really constant on the contact, so try to get a bit more soft but constant contact with the mouth and let him stretch a little bit, and he can go a little bit lower. If he wants to stretch a bit, let him, because you see in the whole neck is a bit strong to uphill. That the horse can stretch a bit, that the whole muscles can come a bit rounder, and maybe wait a bit and don't interrupt with your hand when he starts to stretch a bit. It's not so bad if the horse is maybe not as steady as you would like to have, but first of all he needs a chance to go a little bit forward with the nose and to take the reins a bit more. So if it doesn't react in the first second, keep the patient and try that he goes a little bit more lower to the reins. Longer reins. So. Yeah, don't interrupt him with your hands. Keep and try to get and to become a little weight in your hands. Open him, go longer reins, not with your hands. So steady. He wants to scratch, but don't interrupt him with your hands, because it's always an up and down. And you need the contact, and maybe go a little bit shoulder in, that you get a bit more contact from behind to the reins. Don't interrupt him with your hands. Low with your hands. So, low with your hands. And weight in your hands. Lower with your hands. Down with your hands. So.
L'objectif, c'est chercher le contact stable. On va bien le cheval pas encore stable. Quand même dans la silhouette. Et ça, c'est le travail de développer.
Get the contact, right. Get the contact. So, and keep your hands with a contact to the mouth. I don't want to see a jumping rein, Contact. Steady with your reins. And a bit lower and open. So. That you get a nice round neck from out of the wither. A little bit lower. So.
Elle peut aider le cheval quand elle baisse un tout petit peu la crinière, l'encolure, que le cheval prend plus le dos et marche par le corps vers le contact.
This reaction that the horse starts with a little bit too loose rein and a bit with the front leg means you have not enough connection. So you need more connection, so go a bit sideways. So. And that you can come with your leg to the rein, and that you get this constant connection, and that you can stabilize him there.
Et on cherche le contact entre le postérieur et la main, que le cheval est bien connecté.
This is better.
Cherche le contact stable. Et ça va mieux maintenant.
This is better. And when you have a better contact, then we can start with the trot work. But it's important that he's not too loose on the bit, playing with the bit, and then you try to bring him a little bit more uphill with your hands just. You need, on both reins, a bit like a skiing You need the contact to the bit, that you feel that he's not playing with the bit, that he's chewing on the bit.
Il ne faut pas trop jouer avec le mort et avec le contact, il faut chercher le contact stable, que le rein ne saute pas.
Okay, then we start with a bit trot work, but this is also really with young horses one of the first steps to have a good contact and walk already, and then you can start with a trot work, because then it's much easier to start and to bring the horse over to the reins and to the bit. Okay, then let us start with a bit trot. And it means also to gymnast. Not too much forward and a little bit lower, and also a good constant connection.
Pas trop en avant au début, trouvez bien sa bonne vitesse, le rythme et le contact.
Yeah, he should become lower than the shoulder, but he can come a little bit stretching to the reins. So like this. Yeah, that's much better. Right, that's a good contact. Huh? There, I can't see that the rein jumps. He's good in the mouth. Good. And the tempo is also good.
Ça aide le cheval pour le moment quand il est un tout petit peu plus rond, un tout petit peu plus bas, sans être serré, mais pour chercher, pour utiliser le dos vers le contact. Ça va mieux maintenant.
Yeah, a jumping rein is not a soft rein. It means the best connection is to have a constant and as soft as possible, but with a positive weight in your rein, in your hands, that you can feel the mouth.
Les rênes, il ne faut pas sauter.
That's really nice.
Il faut être vraiment avec un contact stable et.
So this is nice, and a bit flexion. You can start with a little bit more bending and flexion in the sides, also in the pole. So.
Petite flexion à l'intérieur.
Low is your outside rein. Low is your outside rein. So that's good. Right. And as more you get the connection, as more you get the contact, you can start with more transitions. So. And from behind, right. Good. And not more up. This is good. We have a 4-year-old one, huh? So it's not necessary to have him up and just trotting.
Il faut trouver son équilibre, il a 4 ans.
And little
et pas
transition.
trop spectaculaire.
Good. And low. Low is your outside rein. Flexion. Oh, again.
Un peu plus basse
Little
à
transitions.
l'extérieur.
Good. This is a nice trot, and the horse starts to. The horse needs the time to swing instead of running. So this is a really nice work that the horse is nice connected and with a nice swing. The hind legs over track a bit. So not running, swinging, and using the whole body.
Ça c'est le bon trot. Le cheval il n'est pas trop précipité. Il faut trouver son rythme.
Right flexion.
Flexion vers la droite, intérieur, nouvelle main à droite.
Oh, inside leg, right. That's good. That's a nice picture.
C'est la bonne fréquence.
Very satisfied horse, playing with the ears, and the mouth is good, and you have a good, stable connection. Great. And a very nice swing. Good. Super. Oh, and we see a round neck out of the winner, not an uphill but straight horse. This is a nice and round moving.
Il est positif rond dans l'encolure, il est dans l'équilibre.
A little transition again, and now we can start with some transitions. Trot, canter, canter, trot.
Quelques transitions trot, galop, galop, trot.
Round, good. When you now he is a little bit straight in front, you know, a little bit. He's uphill, but he's a bit. For me, he's a bit too straight in the muscles. So to get him a little lower, jumping over the back into the reins would be better and improves the basics more. Go to circle again, a little bit inside leg, and we can do few transitions, trot, canter, to bring the same connection, the same attitude in the canter like we have in the trot already. This should be the same in canter. When you start in the canter, immediately you start to go a little bit in this position. Try to avoid this in the transition. So trot again.
Il contrôle l'équilibre aussi dans la transition que le cheval ne change pas la symétrie.
On a circle, a little bit lower, and stretching again. Low, 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 low. Better. So, and go in a circle, a little bit inside leg, outside rein, the old story.
Jambe intérieure et
a little bit lower. So, lower. And a few transitions. Again, trot to get the same position in canter like in trot.
Que le cheval garde la silhouette,
round.
la même silhouette dans le trot comme au galop.
You see, yeah, you see that, you know what I mean, huh? Immediately when you start with canter, he changed the neck position. And we try to keep this position you have in trot, like now, try to keep this in canter, in the transition. Better.
Oh, c'est mieux déjà.
So, and lower again. A little bit lower. Put. Yeah. Also in this transition, we see he comes up and goes a little bit against the back. So keep this. No. Back again.
C'est trop tôt la transition. Attends le cheval jusqu'il est contrôlé.
This little transitions, they make a huge difference in the work in the gymnastic. So try to keep this, exactly this position when you go in canter. Outside rein. Better. Not perfect already, but better.
Il ne faut pas courir avant la transition ou pendant la transition.
And again. Also the transition into the trot. Try to get him on the hind leg, keep him on the hind leg. So, trot is really nice. So, and we see around muscle. Good, really good reaction in the mouth. So, and once more, maybe you can sit in trot. So, keep this trot, keep him put. Round, in the same way you had him in the trot before. Yeah, back again. Round, trot, round, lower. So, constant connection, lower. Independent from your seat. Keep your reins independent from the seat. So, sit, steady reins, sit, steady reins. A little bit lower, steady reins. So, steady reins. So, steady reins and slowly into the canter. Steady reins, lower your reins.
Plus calme le truc, plus calme.
So, and canter. Steady reins and canter. With steady reins and canter. Steady, and canter. So, canter, steady. Back again to trot. And trot. And slow. So, slow, steady reins. So, steady, independent from your seat with your reins. And very low, steady rein. Steady rein, so steady, and a canter. Just your leg, just your outside leg. Better, and a bit rounder. So, let him stretch again, a little bit lower. So, contact. So, outside rein, contact, a little bit lower in front. So, again. So, and trot again. And change rein once to the other side. And this is a challenge, huh? This is a goal. 1 minute? Yeah, okay. But we take 2 minutes on the left side.
Là, il commence.
Change rein once. Left side. This is really nice, the trot work now. So, inside leg. And the wish is to keep this in the canter work. This little transitions is helpful for the suppleness, for the basics, for the elasticity. It helps for everything. It looks not spectacular, but it's very detailed work. And sit, and now again, sit and steady with your reins. Sit back, and left.
Et contact start.
And round. Sit back and round. Steady, and now try a very little transition into the canter. Lower your outside rein, right rein, better, and trot again. Sit, so. On the left side, he is better already in the connection. Good.
Parce que piste à main gauche, il est un peu mieux. C'est plus facile pour le cheval.
Also more balanced already. So, lower your outside rein, lower your right. So, and trot again. Also better. Good. And one round trot, one canter still, and then we have to come to the end. Outside rein, that she takes the outside rein a bit lower.
Rein extérieure, voilà. Et baisse, Anne-Sophie, baisse un peu la main extérieure, baisse la main extérieure, baisse la main extérieure.
And steady. Steady with your reins, steady.
Et contact start.
Steady reins, outside reins, steady reins. Steady reins, steady, constant reins, and canterwards. Outside rein. And, better, good. So now, sorry, we have to come to the end, but this work is, I think, really helpful now for him to get the canter work in the same way like the trot work, and that you can build them up in the right way, and then you can start with more collections because you have a good connection and from behind, and then he's able to make the next step. Good.
Connexion avec
Good.
poisson et la main.
Good. The jump is good.
Voilà. Il
Also,
saute bien comme ça.
and trot again.
Outside rein. Et not.
Okay. Thank you very much. We have to finish
Merci
now.
beaucoup,
Thank you.
Anne-Sophie.
Woo! Yeah, young horse. Thank you. This is the work I do with young horses, little transitions, trot canter, to start to build the horse, to form and modulate the horse in the right optic, in the right, the muscle in the right way. And then when you have this connection, you can start with more collections.
On parlait de connexion et Isabelle disait une fois qu'on a cette connexion, on pourra avancer dans le bon sens. On reste sur des exercices de base pour le moment. Merci Anne-Sophie Serre, merci à Davis des Paluches.